Hello, Riddle here, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you some success I've had with experimenting with different nutrition in my raised beds. Now, my raised beds are soil about 6 to 8 inches deep, organic soil on top of straw bales. But recently, I experimented by using magnetite, which is a type of magnetic iron powder, which I found on eBay. I got about 5 pounds for $20 delivered, and some copper powder, which was about half that price. It was about $12. Now, when I show you here, look at the size of these basil leaves. I'm telling you, by the end of the week, they're probably going to be almost as big as my hand. Look at this one here. It's massive. And I swear I achieved this. This is the reaction I had about a week out after adding the magnetic sand or magnetite iron to my soil. And the interesting thing is these plants aren't very tall yet. They're only about 8-9 inches tall, but they're getting just the largest leaves I've ever seen in all the years that I have been growing basil. So I highly recommend that you try the same experiment. Be very careful when you add the copper powder, because when you add the copper powder, it can burn the leaves. So you don't want to make contact the copper powder onto your foliage at all if you can help it. You may have to put it in a liquid form, add some to some water and pour it into the soil and then rinse the leaves after that. But I spread my copper powder all over the place and thought I thoroughly rinsed immediately and still had a lot of burning on the foliage, except for where it was just put into the soil and watered in. So be careful about that. But if you love basil the way I love basil, try magnetite and copper powder for these kind of effects.